Depending on when you're watching this video, right, means that you might feel a different way. But I don't know about you, the last couple of days the energy's felt a bit off for me, right? I'm feeling fine, everything's good, I live a blissful day, so there's no complaints, but I can feel something within where I just feel a little bit right, it's just there's just something there, right? And this might just be a personal thing, maybe others aren't going through this, but it's very likely that you are, you know. It's I've been feeling quite subdued, you could say, probably yeah, just feeling things. We're feeling things, I'm feeling things, and it makes sense to why. Certain things that are out of our control, like up there, but also in the big wide world, right, where we're processing a lot, we're planning a lot. It's kind of maybe a time where it's more difficult to stay in the present purely because of everything that's going on in the world, and wanting to make the most of this time that we're in and set ourselves up for the future. So there's many reasons, I think, to why I've been feeling this way over the last couple of days, and maybe you're feeling the same. You can let me know in the comments, but if you're not, regardless, right, there is a lot going on, right? It's very interesting times. It makes sense that a lot of people are going through changes, a lot of people are planning for the future and maybe feeling a sense of urgency, maybe some fear and things like this. And as I said, I've been feeling a little bit subdued as I've started the week. It's been a great week for me, but still feeling a little bit subdued. And this is when you kind of know, right? My actual, what's in front of me and the things I'm doing, there's no reason for me not to feel good. And I do feel good, but I can still feel that thing below, you know, below the surface. And that I'm very aware of, right? This energy is present. It's making me feel a little bit subdued, quite nostalgic as well. I've been feeling quite nostalgic, but it makes sense, and it just goes to show that we're feeling this. I woke up this morning, I went for a beautiful walk. I did do yesterday. I went in nature, you know, before I check my phone or anything like that, before I get on with any work, I got out and I went for a lovely walk. And this is what I want to talk about in this video, is just how important, we know this, right? We know it's important to head out for walks and do this sort of stuff. And this is also me telling myself this, you know, when you get in nature, it puts everything into perspective and brings you into the present, especially if you go out without your phone, right? To actually get into nature, especially if you start your day this way, setting your day up in the right way makes a huge difference. When you come back, you will feel the buzz of energy. It's like a high in itself, right? It's such a dopamine hit of a good one, you know, something that fuels you in a positive way. Because there's so much to be thinking about, there's so much to be taking us out of the present. To leave all that behind and just go for a walk for an hour or for 40 minutes, get into nature, listen to the birds with no distractions. These things, doing what's actually important, giving us our bodies the fundamental needs that we need, right? Exercise and time in nature, good food, are needed. We need to be doing this if we want to be feeling good and counteracting all the energy. There's a lot of evil energy in the world. There's a lot of negative things going on in the world. There's also a lot of negative things to be distracted by and to drain our energy. So we need to be fighting that and being mindful of where we're putting our energy and doing the things that we know make us feel positive, right? And on this channel, I've spoke about doing projects and finding things and finding your path that feels aligned to you, for you to feel like you're coming from a real place of passion and authenticity. And this is going to give you life force, right? But even without doing that, right, just doing the things that fuel you in a positive way, we know it. Yet are you doing it? And if you're not doing it, when you start doing it, you're going to really feel the hit of energy in a positive way that this gives you, right? It's like night and day difference. I've just come back from a walk as well. So I started my day with one and ended my day with one. I've come home to cook dinner. It's not quite the end of the day yet. I've still got some bits to do, but I recognise I had an hour, right? I had an hour where I could have easily just stayed in what I was doing and then had dinner, and then I would have been into my night out, like my evening hours, night hours. Yet again, I took that time just to, while the sun was setting, to go for an evening walk, leave my phone at home, leave my work at home, and go for a walk. And man, the difference it makes when you actually take control of these moments, right? These moments that we have constantly to choose what we want to do with them, right? And we fill them with work, the things are how we get by in life, and we fill it with family time and everything else, which is a positive, right? Family fuel us, friends fuel us in a positive way. And getting in nature and picking the moments to actually get in nature. And that's the other thing I wanted to highlight here, is that it's so common that we get stuck in things and we don't actually recognize the moments to go and make the most of. And this was a thing for me many years ago, you know. I wasn't quite recognizing the moments where it come for me to exercise. I had this block. And it's the same with going for a walk, starting your day, or whenever that is for you. A lot of people say they don't have enough time. And sure, some people are really, really busy and can find it difficult if they've got a lot of responsibilities and things to balance and things to put time in. It's very common that some people might not have enough time. But what's that say? If you aren't finding the time to give your body what it needs to feel good, just on the most basic humane level, just like food and water and connection with people, we need to be in nature. We can't be disconnected from nature. And the longer you're disconnected from nature, if you go and get into nature off the back of a period of not doing it enough, you will feel the benefit instantly. Moments from getting back indoors, your body will be thanking you, your soul will be thanking you. And this evening walk, I watched the start of sunset, walked down, I bumped into someone that I actually have never met before, but they knew me through a friend. I had a great chat, more connection with people. And by the time I got home, just 10 minutes ago, I was high on life, and counteracting these heavy times that we're going through, or at least for me, these heavy feelings I've been feeling over the last few days, for whatever reason that is, if it's just my own personal moods and things, or if it's the big wide world stuff, the stuff that's going on in the world. To counteract this stuff is more important than ever. There's always been things in life to worry about, or uncertainty in life in any era that you're looking, right? I'm not saying that we've got it too hard, but there also are things going on that are a lot to process and uncertain and can spark a lot of fear for people. So we need to be doing the things that counteract that, at least be grabbing the moments in our days to where we can be doing the things that fuel us in a positive way and not just keep giving energy to the things that drain us. And picking your moments is a big one. If you're feeling like you haven't got enough time, then I think that shows you where you need to be putting some focus, right? To actually start giving yourself what your body needs for you to feel good on a fundamental level beyond work and everything else, right? If you're going to be demanding those times, those hours of yourself, and you only have time to do things that don't feed you positively, then you're out of balance. And it's only down to you to either make some more time in your schedule for things like a walk, as simple as it is, or connection with people and getting out in nature. And maybe some of you are there thinking, I haven't got time for that. Okay, fair enough. If you don't want to make time for it, it is such an important part of being human, is being in nature and topping your energy back up, and you will feel your energy get topped back up. So right now, I'm no longer feeling subdued. I'm no longer feeling actually the heavy energy, but it makes sense, right? I've picked moments in my days to get out in nature, leave all technology behind, be in nature, watch the sunset. I end up seeing people, talking to people, having connections with people, all humane things that top you up, that make you feel good. And this is so important. So if you are too busy, then maybe that was going to show you that you need to find some time for this sort of stuff that's really, really important, that's going to top you up of energy and balance out your lifestyle. If you're not too busy, then you're probably like me when I was just a few years ago. You just struggle picking your moments. And this is, again, pick your moments. What's that mean? Because you could just say, well, it's just doing it, right? And in many ways it is. But I suppose it's recognizing the moments in your day where you can actually act and stop and go. Do that thing that maybe you struggle to squeeze in your day. It's recognizing it, picking the moment. Otherwise, they just come and go. You can end up scrolling, you can end up doing something else, and kind of it's wasted time in many ways. It's time that could be spent doing something that your body actually needs, that your soul actually needs. It's actually going to make you feel really, really good. It might be a 10-minute or a half-hour exercise. It might just be going for a walk, but just to get out of all the things that demand things from us. We're all striving towards goals. We're all trying to build things, look after our families. So we need to be balancing that out and picking the moments to balance that out. And for some of you, this might already be a part of your default lifestyle, and that's amazing, right? You're going to feel the benefits of that and feel how needed that is for you. It's part of your default now. If you was to take that away, you would really struggle. Yet those that don't do it or haven't done it don't realize how much they're suffering from not having these moments in their days where they connect, put their feet on the floor and go for walks and be in nature and just listen to the birds and be present, You'll feel the kick. You'll feel the kick of energy and the boost of energy that it will give you from doing these sorts of things, and completely change your day. In many ways, you're taking control of your day. Everything else will follow. You'll be performing better at work. You'll be enjoying work more. You'll be in a better mood. There's no two ways about it. It's proven, right? And just generally, even because of all the evil and all the hard things that are going on in the world that are hard to see and feel, we do feel it on the subconscious. We're all feeling it. So we need to be doing the things that put positivity in the world and also give us positivity, fuel us in a positive way. Otherwise, people are going to start struggling. People are going to be struggling. And if people are struggling, then what things can we be doing to bring more positivity in? And it's not about burying your head in the ground. It's doing what you know is right for you. You know, what's right for us humans. Doing those things and taking that power back so that we can be feeling as good as we can be feeling. It's not about being perfect, but it's about doing your bit and recognizing what thing can I do that my body's going to thank me for? What thing can I do that my soul's going to thank me for? And do that thing, because more than ever it's needed. In previous generation and eras, when there's been difficulty or fear or uncertainty, they haven't also been surrounded by the type of technology that we are these days. That's become our norm. You know, that's a lot of energy in itself. That's a lot of distraction, a lot of information. We've really got a lot in this day and age for our bodies and souls and beings to be coping with anyway, without the fear of everything else in the world, or our demands of work and the uncertainty in the big wide world and the amount of evil that there is. So that seems to be playing out at the moment, or seems to be showing its face. So it's more important to disconnect from all that and balance that out for your own sake. And if everyone done that, we'd all be feeling better. The resonance of Earth would be operating at a higher frequency if we was all to do that, to take ourselves back to basics in many ways, or at least be finding the moments where we can do. Go for a walk in nature, see people, connect with people, have real humane connections and experiences without devices and everything else, right? You will feel it. You will feel the power this gives you, and you will feel your mood shift. There's no two ways about it. Fuel yourself in a positive way and do the things that you know are good for you, that your body's going to thank you for doing. And soon they'll become your default. You won't want to live without doing those things, doing those routines. Sometimes it can be hard to start things. It can be hard to start a routine. Before you know it, it's routine, and it's bliss, and it's beautiful, and it's a part of your being and how you approach your life, and that's positive. That's good, you know. Look after yourselves. Take care, and get out in nature and disconnect from time to time, or at least pick the moments in your day where you can be doing this, because we need to be present and not get caught up too much in the distractions of life and the noise. Make sure you're fueling yourself in a positive way. Peace.